Hi guys, it's Izzy and today I'm going to be filming, okay, I'm going to try and keep a straight face when I say this, but a back to school advice video because I am so good at giving advice. I'm filming this for two reasons. One, to hopefully give you guys some tips and advice for getting back to school, and second of all, I'm in my last compulsory year of education. Yes! I'm gutted. And I don't do a lot of these top tips that I'm going to be recommending, so hopefully I'm going to try and get into the spirit and make the most of my last ever school year. Well, sixth form year, but you get the idea, it's basically the same. So I hope you guys enjoy watching and hopefully learn something. You probably know some of these already, but it's just what I'm going to try to do for my last school year and try and make the most of it, so hopefully you guys will do these or want to do these as well. So I hope you guys enjoy. So my first tip is about organisation. So first of all, I would say to write down all the homework that you get. So when you get home, you don't have to think of all the stuff that you had to do, because something I do a lot is just message my friends like, oh my god, what was the chemistry homework? What was the psychology homework? And they get like really annoyed, and I'm like the worst friend ever because it's just really annoying to have to tell your friend every single piece of homework. So I'm going to start writing it down more, and then also I keep a little diary of things that I have to do. It's my One Direction diary because I like to support the boys, you know. So I write down all the stuff I have to do, and not just homework. Like for example, today I have to finish a blog post, make a thumbnail for one of my videos, my last video that went up, do my chemistry homework, which, yep, you guessed, I had to ask my friend what it was, or I've got to do some Pilates or exercise on here, and we'll see if that actually happens. So then you can write a little checklist of things to do each day, and you can tick them off, and it feels so satisfying once you've done everything on the list, and that you can just chillax and chillax. Does anyone even say chillax anymore? Is that really like old school? I don't know. So you can relax after you've done everything. I'm gonna say to do all your homework on the night you get it, because honestly it makes your life so much easier, and then when you come to like pack your bag, you don't need to think, have I done my homework for that lesson, because you know you have, and you just need to pop your bags in your school bag and go off to the hellhole, I mean school. And also once you have all your homework out the way, you have time to do all the important stuff, you know, like socialising, visiting friends, just working on extracurricular activities, and just being productive in general. So my next piece of advice is for people who are like choosing their options, so either for GCSEs or A-levels, is to only take subjects that you enjoy doing. It doesn't matter if you're good at them. If you don't enjoy the subject, please, please, please don't take it, because I did that for my GCSEs and it was just basically 2 years of boringness. And I took like the most random subjects just because I thought they would look good. Like I took ICT, I know nothing about ICT, and I did about 2 years worth of coursework in the last 2 months because I had no idea what I was doing. And I also took Italian, and no, I know nothing about Italian. I don't even know a word of Italian anymore. I didn't even know a word of Italian in the first place, but you get the idea. Yeah, I hate to boast, but I did manage to get a B in the end. Thank you, Google Translate, I couldn't have done it without you. So yeah, and I was just sat in like Italian especially for 2 years, just like, what am I doing in this class? I have no idea what I'm doing. So basically just take subjects that you enjoy doing. It doesn't matter if everyone says that the option that you want to take is a pointless GCSE or pointless qualification, because like your school wouldn't offer it if it was pointless. So there are no pointless qualifications. Any qualification is a good one. So you might as well do the ones that you enjoy and just forget what everyone else thinks. If you enjoy it, do it. And it doesn't matter if you're not good at it, because you will put more effort into it and it will pay off, and you will enjoy the 2 years more than if you hated the subject. And you could actually do better than in a different subject that you thought you were good at, because honestly, like, you lose motivation if you don't like the subject, and then you just oh, it's just a waste of time really. As you can tell, I am speaking from experience in that situation. My next tip is a hard one for me, so I understand if it sounds scary for you, because honestly I'm the shyest person on the planet, but it's to be more confident at school. I know it's really hard to like go out there and talk to new people, but honestly, like if you talk to new people, it's not as scary as you think it is. and you might make some new friends. So I definitely recommend doing that, because you know, it's always nice to have friends in different classes, even if they're not like your main group of friends. It's nice to have like people to talk to in every class, so without that it's like really boring. So I definitely recommend just to go out your comfort zone and chat to someone new. And also, to be more confident, I find that if you smile more, I know it's hard if you're in school, you know, you might not want to smile the whole time, I get you. But honestly, smiling just makes you feel happier. Like, I think it's like some sort of trick to the mind that even if you're in a bad mood but you smile, you'll feel better than if you don't smile in that situation. And another tip that I find really helps my confidence is if I just like sit up more and try not to slouch away, because then if I'm slouching away and I try not to get picked on or whatever, and if I do get picked on, I'm like really like shy and shaky, and I'm like, ugh. You know, when like a teacher calls on you and then your face goes like red for like 10 minutes and you like shake and your heart is like this in your chest, because that happens to me a lot. But I find that if you sit up and try to engage with the class more, you feel more confident in yourself, so it really does help to like just feel better at school. My next top tip, because I'm sure this has been great advice so far, like the best advice you've ever heard, it's basically to get plenty of sleep and eat a lot. Like, you need fuel for school. Oh my god, that rhymed. That totally rhymed. But you need to get like plenty of sleep every night. Like, try to get at least 8 hours. I know that's unrealistic. Like, if you're like me, you do not go to sleep before midnight on any day of the week. My aim for the new school year is to try to get to bed before 10:30 every night. Okay, maybe not 10:30, maybe 11 or half 11. Or wait, I'm just gonna try to get to bed before midnight basically, because if I do that for one night this year, then it will already be better than last year. Also, I recommend taking a little snack to school so you can have it during your break time before lunch, because if you're anything like me and have a fast metabolism, you can eat all the food you want in the morning and your stomach will still rumble by second period, and it would be just your luck for you to have like some sort of test or something in that lesson, and then everyone's quiet and your stomach rumbles, because that happens to me all the time. And my last top tip from this great advice video is to put your health first, both physical and mental health, because I know how stressful exams can be and the whole exam period. Because leading up to exams, I would like come home from school and then work solidly till about 10 o'clock at night, and I was so tired after like a whole day of school and then like just studying and studying and studying. So you need to tell yourself when enough is enough, because you know when you're shattered. There's no point carrying on when you are shattered, so you might as well just like relax, because nothing else is going to go in after a few hours. So please take my advice and just chill after a bit, because you do need some time to like unwind. You should go on the internet for a couple of hours. That's my recommendation, because I can't go like a couple of hours without going on the internet. Like, especially during my GCSEs, I wore myself out, and by the time my exams actually had started, I just had no motivation left, and mentally I was just exhausted, and I didn't even care by the time my exams came if I passed or if I failed. I just wanted them over. I think that ironically, if I revised less, I would have actually got better grades, because like I was just so tired the entire time. So my recommendation is just to know when enough is enough. So that was my advice video, and I bet you will all be begging for more, because you won't have heard any of that stuff before, and it will have all been brand new information to you. So but anyway, I hope you enjoyed. I hope the message sank in. I wish you all the best of luck with your new school year if you haven't already started, or your new work, or I just wish you guys the best of luck in general. What can I say? And all my social media links will be in the description below, so check them out if you would like to see more of this, and I will see you guys soon. Bye! You know how at the start I said I bought this One Direction diary so I could support my boys? Well, I've just noticed that at the front it says 100% unofficial. So by buying this, I did nothing to support the boys anyway, so that's a bit awkward. So my obsession started when I picked this one up, and then I went to the shops and decided to buy another one, but I actually ended up getting another 3. So now I bought these all within the space of like 2 days, so whoops. Izzy, you've got to calm down with your spending because you're going crazy.